Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and I have a cool treats project to share with you featured for Stamps in the Mail Club this month. And get ready because this is the easiest shaker card you have ever made. All you need is a clear envelope, fun things to put inside, and directions, which I can give you right now. So let me show you how this card works. You'll be grabbing your designer series paper and your clear envelopes and making tons of these in no time. So let's get stamping. So let's grab our cardstock here. So the stamping on this project is actually pretty simple. The exciting part is making the shaker card. So let me give you some tips and tricks for that. The pieces are all set to go here in your Stamps in the Mail Club kit. Make sure you're not losing them as you pull things out. And I'll just set those in there for now and set them aside. So our card is based on a clear envelope and a piece of designer series paper, and I have already put in some of the sprinkles for you. They come in a little round container. Oh, here they are, like this, and they are on sale right now. They're about to be retired, so make sure you get them while they're still available because they're super cute and they're discounted, so hard to beat that. There's also washi tape on your envelope, and this you might want to not confuse things. You can just peel it off and set it aside. I'll just stick it here to a clear block so that I can put it back on when I know where I want it to go. Alright, so I'm putting my piece of designer series paper in, and again, this is from my Use Your Paper Efficiently collection. I love when I can use my designer series paper and not end up with like bits left over that I feel like I'm wasting. So this piece is cut to 3 inches by 4 inches, which means you can get 12 of them, right? 12 of them from a sheet. And the trick is getting it in with the sprinkles on the front. So what I'm going to do is turn my paper, my envelope over, and I'm going to shake some of those sprinkles down so they're not right in the corner, and then slide my paper behind them. So we have our sprinkles set down. The other thing that's included in your kit is all this paper confetti, which is punched with the confetti punch, also retiring. So if you'd like to get a confetti punch, you can do that. Or you could just get your Stamps and Mail Club kit with your pre-punched confetti. So I'm just gonna pull this down here, and I think it'll be easiest if I just pour it out in my hand and then pour it into our clear envelope. And again, try and keep it on the front of your card. Alright, so now while you've got it trapped, what you want to do is take this and you're going to seal your envelope over to the back. You notice that the sealing part of the envelope isn't actually useful at this point. So instead what I like to do is use a piece of tear tape and put that across the back side and slide this over. And my good friend Lindsay Mann from Edmonton, Canada recently posted a video tutorial on this project, and I thought, oh my gosh, I love that. I need to make one of those clear envelope shaker cards too. So thanks for the inspiration, Lindsay. And I'm going to take another piece of tear tape because you'll notice that the envelope's not actually sealed. So what I'm going to do is put another piece inside there and go ahead and flip it in, okay, and close it. So now my envelope is sealed. I still have this piece here at the top, so what I'm going to do is take another piece of tear tape. Tear tape is definitely your friend on this project, and the harder you push it down, the easier it is to get the backing off cleanly, and I'm going to do that on the top there. So now we have our cute little shaker element. Isn't that fun? So super easy, easiest shaker card ever for sure. And then I can take my pieces of washi tape and I'm going to flip this around to the back. I'll put these back on where I want them. And the washi tape for this suite is really cute too. I love the colors, they're a great match. Now this is sized to fit onto our mat here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the adhesive on my Watermelon Wonder cardstock. I'll be so sad when this color retires. I love it. You gotta stock up before it's gone, right? I'm going to layer this on here. So our DSP was cut to 3 inches by 4 inches. So our background is cut to 4 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, which means it layers perfectly. And I have my piece of Tip Top Taupe cardstock here. When you have cardstock cut this direction, you always want to score it. It doesn't fold well in this direction. Cardstock has like a grain to it. It's called the hand of the cardstock. And you always want to score when you're working this way because you would be folding against the grain. And that's why you get that sort of messy score look. Okay, so I've just scored it at 5 1/2 inches. And before I put our layer on the front, I'm going to grab my Tip Top Taupe and this little sprinkles stamp, and I'm just going to add some interest to our background. And you'll notice that some of my stamps go off the edge and some don't. You just want it to look like the whole thing is stamped kind of evenly, and even though we didn't bother to do the middle. I'm going to flip this over and put some Stampin' Dimensionals so that we can, there are dimensional backings all over my floor, by the way. It's a crazy deal here. Okay, then I have a pre-punched heart here. This was punched from the Designer Series paper, and I have the ice cream cone, which was cut with the Frozen Treats Framelits. And these are die cut for you in your Stamps Mail Club kit, but if you want to add the Framelits to your kit at a discount, you can do that, so don't miss that opportunity. Alright, so I'm going to put this heart here with a Stampin' Dimensional towards the side of our card here, and then our pieces for our die cut, I'm going to use the swirls and my Peekaboo Peach spot here from my kit and stamp my swirls on top. There we go. And then I'm going to use that same trick. If you've watched some of my other videos with this cone, you might remember. I have just an edge piece, so it's a long strip of Stampin' Dimensional, and I'm going to put this on the back of my textured cone die cut. See how cool that is? Flip it over, and then all I have to do is lay this down where I want it. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't do it yet though, because we need some sprinkles. Let's see. I get my sprinkles stamp. We got cool chocolate sprinkles going here. Yahoo for chocolate sprinkles. There's a like a froyo kind of shop, a Yogo shop opening in our town sometime this spring. My kids, every day we go past it. Do you think they're open? Do you think they're open? No, there's no parking lot, and there's construction vehicles in their landscaping. They're clearly not open, but we just can't wait. So this stamp set cracks me up because it's just too exciting, right? Okay, so then we've layered this on our front of our card, and we need to do some stamping for the inside. So for this one, I'm going to use my Happiest Birthday stamp, which I just love from this set. Remember, when you're using a bigger stamp especially, you want to make sure you use a paper piercing mat underneath your project so that you get a nice image. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp our ice cream cone, because everybody needs more. The more ice cream, the better, right? So I have my piece here I'm going to stamp off on scratch paper and then stamp on our project. I'm going to add our swirls to the inside here, and then I'm going to use our cone with Tip Top Taupe, and maybe we'll go crazy and use this one full strength. There we go. Alright, so now we have our Happiest Birthday, and then of course I think we still need more chocolate sprinkles, right? Wouldn't you agree? More chocolate sprinkles are always a good deal. Oh, one more. There we go. Okay, and then I think just to dress up a little, we'll give some fun sparkles here to the background. All right, maybe one more. Okay, so there is the layer for the center of our card. We'll go ahead and stick that down. And then there is the front of our easiest shaker card ever. So really you could do these for any occasion. I had a workshop recently and people were like, oh my gosh, you could use Christmas, and you could do Easter and put Easter eggs in it, and you could do St. Patrick's Day or little hearts for Valentine's. There's pretty much no occasion that doesn't warrant a fun, simple shaker card. So grab your clear medium envelopes, translucent medium envelopes from the Stampin' Up! Catalog. You can order those on my website. And then don't forget to order your Stamps the Mail Club kit so you can start making this card with all the pieces ready to go. Just pull it out, read the directions, watch the video. Super simple. Thank you so much for stamping with my mail and watching my video. Be sure to click subscribe on my YouTube channel so you don't miss anything. And I look forward to sharing more projects with you soon. Happy stamping!